What is going on, guys? It's your boy, the MC Tam on the V Syed, Tan Tiger 01, the Bengal Dragon. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter, Tan Tiger 01. Follow me on Instagram as well, and follow me on Twitch. I'm here to give you my thoughts on the final match between India and Bangladesh, the Nidahas Cup 2018. First of all, you know what? Congratulations to India. Congratulations to India. On the back of an experienced player like Dinesh Karthik and another one like Rohit Sharma, they have actually managed to, win a very thrilling contest. And like I said, Bangladesh, like them or hate them, and a lot of people hate them. Okay, I'm good. Keep hating. It gives me more ammo. Keep hating. But yeah, Bangladesh are a very exciting team, even with the fans, with the fact that we wear our hearts on our sleeves. Because essentially that's what it is. Yeah, you got the cobra dance, the mongoosed dance, the chicken dance, well, all that shit. Still, we're an exciting team. Like, when we are happy, we are fucking happy. When we are sad, we are crying like somebody died. But that's the passion of Bengal. That is, the Bengali people are one of the most passionate people you can find. And this is throughout history. This is throughout history. Usually our passion, a lot of it takes literary form. But yeah, it can take other forms as well. And yes, I know there are things said in the Indian media. There are things said in the Indian media calling us the bad team, not a bad boy, a bad team. Calling us thugs. People who deserve punishment and this and that. Like as if we are monsters of cricket. Yeah, I heard those too. I'm just waiting for the right time. This is not the time. I'm just waiting for the right time. Because you know me. People following me on this channel, even my trolls, you know exactly what the fuck I'm about. But let's get to this match. First of all, I said it before, and I'll say it again. Another of my predictions that came true. India's gonna win this because they have more experience in winning crucial moments, and that's exactly what happened. And they have more experience in dealing with a variety of conditions and situations and pitch types, which Bangladesh just do not have. This is why, what was this? Bangladesh's score wasn't that high after the first. After the first power play. India's score, on the other hand, was almost 11 runs and over after the first power play. So you had this good mix of young but still experienced. If they're not internationally experienced, they are vastly domestically experienced. And on a domestic level, no, we don't play as much. We don't play that much cricket. Compared to India, no, we don't play that much cricket. We have the Dhaka Premier League going on. We have a few club cricket stuff going on. We have the NCL going on. We have the BPL. That's that's the only basic main franchise T20. From the Indian side, you not only have the IPL. You have the domestic. You have the domestic regional tournaments, which are also televised. Let me give an example. There's actually something called the KPL, the Karnataka Premier League, and I've browsed through through some channels, some star channels. They televise this shit, and they get some crowds in as well. So not only they have the incentive to play, but they are reinforced for for their act of playing. Like Bangladesh could definitely do better in that regard. Like especially like with the ODI thing, you're not gonna get that much of a crowd. With the T20, you're gonna get more of a crowd, but not with the ODI format. With the ODIs are 7 hour affairs. On a weekdays, a lot of people don't have 7 hours to spare. But host something like a domestic T20, and get a deal with Ghazi TV or Channel I to telecast it, or whoever your content provider, your content distributor is, contractually, then you get something going. But yeah, this contest, yes, this was very back and forth. The people you did not expect to deliver actually delivered a little bit, and some of them in ways that you didn't expect. For instance, Sabir Rahman, I did not expect him to score the highest runs in the Bangladesh team with the bat for this innings. He did. Tamim Iqbal didn't deliver. Liton Das didn't deliver. Even like Shakib Al Hasan, they didn't deliver as much as Sabir Rahman. So we somehow got to 167, and when we got to 167, I thought India was going to win this. I did not think, however, it's going to be that. I did not think it's going to be that difficult, though. And you know what? Credit to the Bangladeshi bowlers. They have tried. But no one saw the Dinesh Karthik onslaught. And Dinesh Karthik has been around for a long, long time, boy. So no one saw that coming. Dinesh Karthik is apparently known as he's a pretty good finisher. And yes, it was that last ball magic. Last ball, 5 runs and he scored a 6. Boy, I wasn't alive during this time. I'm not that old. But yeah, there are legendary tales of the Javed Miandad 6 against India. Yeah. Obviously, I wasn't alive. This is way before. This was before my time. This is like when they were playing, cricket in white clothes and using the red ball. This was that long ago. Okay. Now, when I talk about crucial moments, okay, the obvious thing that comes to mind is basically, first of all, Shamma Sharkar bowling. I believe he bowled 1 or 2 overs before. He wasn't that bad. Okay, then Mustafizur Rahman. Yeah, he's been one of the most expensive ones, and he should work on that. I'm not saying that's a good sign. He should work on that. That is a bad thing. But he's also gotten a decent amount of wickets. In fact, I think so behind Washington Sundar and Yushbinder Chauhal, I think he's just on that, with Jaidev Unakkat and whatnot, with 7 wickets in this tournament. But the economy rate is something to be very wary of. Here's where I think some guidance from people like Mashrafi Mortaza, would have helped, because Rubul Hussain is not that primary strike bowler yet. He's getting there, but he's not the strike bowler yet. And speaking of Rubul Hussain, okay, like Mustafizur Rahman, that 18th over, the India were on course. 18th over, Mustafizur Rahman gave 1 leg by and took 1 wicket. Then came in Dinesh Karthik. And Rubul Hussain, who bowled 3 overs very well till that point, had a very expensive over. And do I blame Rubul Hussain for this? Slightly, yeah. But I don't think Rubul Hussain is that experienced in this type of situations, especially like when it comes to domestic cricket. Like you don't get to face this type of quality bowlers. You don't get to face this amount of tight situations. This amount of tight situations happens only through experience. Like how to handle this type of tight situations. I think people like more than Shakib, people like Mortaza, here's where you needed someone like Mortaza the most. People underrate the psychological influence and the psychological boost Mashafi Mortaza gives to his team a lot. Here's where I think someone like his advice could have been very, very crucial, along with his intelligent bowling. Because here's where I thought like the use of the depth of the crease and the variation of pace and like variation of pace and bounce could have actually subdued the amount of runs at this over. And in the end, Shoman Sharkar, for what it's worth, he did very well. Remember, he is not a full-time bowler. He is a part-time, but he's primarily a batsman, and he's failing as a batsman. He's primarily a batsman who's a part-time bowler. But like I said, kudos to India. India were the favorites going in. And yes, I've read some ESPN Cricket Info comments saying that this is the difference between a bilateral series and a tri-nation series. Like tri-nation series type of ordeals, like tournaments, you have to win the finals. You don't win overall games. Overall games, India won more than Bangladesh, by the way. Bangladesh won 2 games. If I'm not mistaken, India won 3 games. No, wait. Yeah. India won 3 games, including the final, if I'm not mistaken. Wait. No. Sorry, India won 4 games. Yeah, because in the round robin league, we faced India twice. We lost both times. Then the final, we faced them once again. Yeah. So, in that regard, like India clearly outplayed everyone else, and I was actually disappointed by Sri Lanka's performance. But I've talked about that in the previous video. But yeah, this like I said, the cricket matches don't, especially T20 matches, don't get usually more exciting than this. Especially, you know what? We can actually notch it up now. Bangladesh and India, we have some good matches. Fierce competition. We have some good matches. If the match itself is not entertaining enough, the aftermath of the match is also entertaining. Like we'll fill up for the entertainment. The media coverage will fill up for the entertainment. And yes, yours truly will actually respond, at least in time, to some of the some of the nonsense that's been said. Now that was the match. Washington Sundar, rightfully so, man of the series. Dinesh Karthik, rightfully so, man of the match. Shikhar Dhawan and Rohit Sharma, good opening pair. And this tournament was crucial in keeping their bench strength experienced, active, and learning. Okay, now let's go to the positives. Well, India positives are like it's already out there. Bangladesh positives. Mushfiqur Rahim, he said that yes, we've gone to the finals, and this tournament gave us the confidence that just like ODIs and Tests, we have the confidence to perform and deliver in T20s. Good to hear that from him. Good to hear that. He also said something else. We will not forget this hurt, and we will remember this hurt and move on and learn from our mistakes here. If I really hope, Mushfiqur Rahim, those are some very serious words that you have committed to. I really hope you commit to your claims over there, saying that you are going to learn from your mistakes and you're not going to forget this hurt. If it were me, first of all, if it were me, I would not be smiling. If you know anything about me, I would not be smiling. You can read me like an open book, and sometimes the open book curses back at you. So if it were me, I would make sure until I have somewhat redeemed myself, at least in my eyes, I will not forget this. Shakib Hassan said there's no point crying. We have to learn from our mistakes and move on. And Bangladesh overall have learned that, and this also was acknowledged by Shakib and Mushfiq, that in crucial moments they have to learn how to dominate the moments. On top of improving their batting, improving their bowling, making it more economical, improving their fielding. which I think could be a little better because they missed a lot of runouts in this match, in this finals match. The decisiveness and the mental strength and whatnot of crucial moments, like when the game is when a game is at a critical juncture, like either you have mounted enough pressure and the opposition is at a point where they will have to do or die, how to win those moments, or when a lot of pressure has been mounted on you and it is your time to do or die, how to survive those moments in terms of both batting, bowling, and fielding, and how to capitalize. I mentioned this in my previous video before, how to capitalize on sustained pressure. Perfect example, that over number 19 and the over number 20, after Mustafizur Rahman has brought the game back in our control in that over number 18. Bit of unfamiliar conditions, yes, like maybe they didn't know like Dinesh Karthik is going to play in this mode, but these are mental things. You should figure this out immediately. Hopefully Bangladesh can learn from these mistakes. The BCB can hire a competent coach and hopefully even a team psychologist. And as I suggested, hopefully BD during the IPL season, after the PSL, during the IPL season, Bangladesh can host at least some decent amount of important cricket to keep their players busy, active, and learning, and as a result of all three, improving. Let me know what your thoughts are about this match, about the overall tournament, about the positives and negatives of all three sides, and where do you see like all teams going from here? Where do you see them going from here, like moving forward? The CMC Tam 1 signing out. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe button, and bell notification button.